Good morning, Cindy. I just dropped my little Alex off in front of your house. I'll see you in 3 days. I hope he's not too much trouble for you. Bye-bye. Wait, what? I'm sorry, hold on a second here. I just now woke up. And, what's going on? You dropped off Alex at my house? Isn't it obvious, silly? I'm asking you to look after Alex for a few days. I'm about to set off on a little 3-day vacation. It's going to be fantastic. So I'll come back to pick him up in the evening 3 days from now. This is the first time I've ever heard of this. Did you actually ask me to look after him for you? Did I say yes? Yeah, I did. I asked you just a few seconds ago. It's not like you've got anything to do, right? You're not busy. Oh, and don't worry, he doesn't have any allergies, so you can feed him whatever. Maddie, no, back up. Are you being serious right now? Like, really? Is this a joke or a prank or something? I've never in my life had anyone tell me to look after their kids so suddenly like this. Do I sound like I'm joking? No, I'm 100% serious, sweetie. I'm on my way to the airport right now. I don't have any time to waste. Like I said, I'll be back in 3 days to pick him up, so you two enjoy yourselves. This is not happening. Are you out of your mind? I cannot look after your kid for you. What makes you think you can just drop off your kid at my house and expect me to look after him? Turn around right now, come back here, and pick up your kid. I am not babysitting for you. Sorry, Cindy, no can do. If I turn back now, I'll never make it to the airport on time. That is not the issue. The issue is your child. I can't babysit for you, and besides, why am I the one you're doing this to? You have a husband, don't you? Family, friends, neighbors? Why couldn't you get one of them to look after Alex? I just trusted that you would be willing to help me out. I can always count on you in a pinch. Plus, there's a very important reason I can't leave Alex with my husband or family. I'm going on vacation with my boyfriend. How could I tell my husband about that? You understand, right? No, as a matter of fact, I understand even less now. Your boyfriend? Oh, come on, Cindy, you really don't get it? I have my husband and a boyfriend. Doesn't everyone? So yeah, I'm going on vacation with my boyfriend and I can't let my husband know about it. This is an awful lot to take in. You're going on vacation with your boyfriend and hiding it from your husband? So, you're having an affair and you're asking me to help you cover it up? I don't know. When you put it that way, it almost sounds like I'm doing something really bad. But yeah, you can't tell my husband about this, okay? Don't worry, it'll be really easy. He's on a week-long trip for work anyway, so he's not in town. If I tried to leave Alex with my family or neighbors, they might get blabby to my husband, and I can't have that. I would never hear the end of it. That's why I need you to do me a favor, Cindy. No! Absolutely not. Not a chance. There is no way I'm going to be an accomplice in you cheating on your husband and lying to your family. I mean, I would maybe understand this a bit more if we were actually close friends, but we're not close friends. I've only known you for 3 months, Maddie, and I've never met Alex. And now you want me to look after a child for 3 days who I have never met? How could you expect me to do this for you? I would have refused even with a month's notice. Oh, come on. What's the problem? It's not like you have anything better to do. You're a full-time housewife. Don't tell me you're too busy living a pampered life funded by your husband's money. And you only have one kid that's just 2 years old. How much work could a 2-year-old possibly be? One more kid in the mix won't change things that much. I am not a housewife. Maybe you should have bothered to ask me about that first. I work from home. And I have a major project with a deadline coming up soon. I am far too busy to look after Alex. So no, I cannot and will not look after him for you. Come back and pick him up. And for the record, I wouldn't even agree to look after him if I was just a full-time housewife. Did you actually think I would believe that story? Ugh, grow up, Cindy. I have a super duper important project. You're an awful liar. Worse than that, a liar and a parasite. Excuse me? Exactly what is that supposed to mean? I'm a parasite? I don't know what you're so confused about. It's pretty obvious what I mean. But anyway, since you're a housewife with nothing better to do, there's nothing stopping you from taking care of Alex. After all, babysitting is the only value you provide to society. You've got some nerve, Maddie. I gotta go now, Cindy. I just got to the airport. Don't worry, I'll be back in 3 days. Oh, and I forgot to put a change of clothes in his backpack, so you'll need to do his laundry every day. Bye-bye. For the love of God, Maddie, what is wrong with you? Are you actually dropping your kid off with a practical stranger so you can go cheat on your husband? You're unbelievable. Answer me, Maddie, you're not on the plane yet. Wait a second. I'm looking outside my front door right now, and I don't see Alex anywhere. This is bad. He's not here. Are you sure you dropped him off at the right house? Maddie, I have no idea where Alex is. Maddie, answer me right now. Hey there, Cindy. I am back from my vacation. I had such a wonderful time. It's kind of depressing I have to go back to my ordinary life. Thanks so much for taking care of Alex for me. I'm getting in my car right now, and I'll be over in a bit to pick him up. Hello again, Maddie. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. That makes one of us anyway. Thanks to you, things have been in a state of utter chaos around here for the last 3 days. I'm so sorry to have troubled you. I hope Alex didn't take too much time away from that mega super hyper important project you were working on. You're such a drama queen. I am far too tired right now to care about your snide remarks. So I'll just ignore those pot shots. Uh-oh, somebody's angry. Don't worry, Cindy. Next time I'll be sure to give you a few days' notice, okay? Next time? There's not going to be a next time. Seriously, you are an unbelievable drama queen. Was it really so bad to actually contribute to society for once in your life? I think you've enjoyed the sweet life of leeching off your husband's money for long enough. You can do something useful every now and then. Man, I am so jealous of you. It must be great to be a housewife. It's too bad I actually have that little thing called ambition. I already told you, I do have a job. I am not a housewife. But be that as it may, housewives provide immeasurable benefits to society in a wide variety of ways. It's not just child rearing. Don't you know that women, particularly homemakers, make the vast majority of consumer purchases? They're a major driving force in the economy. And my own mother was a housewife, so I'll thank you to stop mocking them. My anger is starting to override my exhaustion. Geez, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Anyway, I'm on my way to pick up Alex now. I really appreciate you helping me out. I'll be sure to come to you again next time I need a babysitter. Don't waste a trip. Alex isn't here. What? He's not? Okay, seriously now. Enough with the jokes, Cindy. Joking about having an important job is one thing, but joking about my kid? That's too far. I'm not joking. Alex genuinely is not at my house. Wait. You're not joking? Alex isn't there? What's going on? To make a long story short, your husband came to pick Alex up on the first day of your vacation, and Alex has been with him ever since. I told your husband all about your trip with your boyfriend, too. Your husband took Alex to stay with his parents out of state for the time being. What? I already told you. Enough with the jokes and lies, Cindy. How would you even be able to contact my husband? You don't know his number. Ugh, you're getting to be super annoying. It seems you don't understand just how much trouble you're in, so I'll explain everything from the beginning. I'll speak in very explicit detail so you'll be sure to understand. To recap, the first day of your trip, you texted me out of the blue demanding that I babysit your child. When I went to my front door to look for Alex, I couldn't find him anywhere. I started frantically searching the area before he got hit by a car or kidnapped. So I called around to my friends in the area to help. One of my neighbors eventually found him in a nearby park and stayed there with him until I could come to meet her. I explained to her the situation with you going on vacation and leaving Alex with me unannounced. Needing to find some way to contact your husband or his parents, I started asking around to everyone in the neighborhood if they knew their phone number, email address, or anything like that. Obviously, people were very curious as to why I suddenly had your child thrust upon me. So I explained to them all the details of you, your affair, and the vacation you were going on with your boyfriend. You what? And by an amazing coincidence, The younger brother of a friend of the person who lives 3 doors down from me went to high school with a friend of one of your husband's former college football teammates. We went down that line and were able to get your husband's phone number. That former teammate called your husband and got him to come back early from his business trip. After that, he came to pick Alex up and took him to his parents' place out of state, which brings us to where we are now. Just about every single person within a 10-mile radius knows about your salacious affair now. This was an unintended side effect, but I hope you can understand that I had no other option. You can't! How could you? How could you go blabbing about my personal business to everyone in the neighborhood? I explicitly told you to keep it a secret. And not only did you tell everyone in town, you told my husband? The person I wanted to keep it a secret from the most of all. What were you thinking? Actually, let me correct you there. You told me that I couldn't tell your husband about it, and I didn't tell your husband anything. You didn't tell me I couldn't tell anyone else about it. Don't give me that. I obviously meant for you to keep it a secret from everyone. How could you go around telling everyone in the town about something a friend told you in confidence? Some friend you are. Friend? What do you mean, friend? You show up one morning at my house and drop your kid off expecting me to babysit him while you sleep with your boyfriend. You insult me and housewives in general by calling me pampered and a parasite. And you expect me to treat you like a friend and keep your affair a secret from the people most affected? Let me ask you something. Why on earth would I do anything to help out an unfaithful wife, irresponsible mother, and all-around amoral slimeball like yourself? And in the first place, I'm not your friend. I'm not a slimeball. I notice you didn't refute the other 3 things I called you. You're just awful, Cindy. How can you talk to me in such a terrible way? You don't have any right to speak to me like that. I deserve to have a boyfriend. I work. I contribute to society. You're nothing but a parasite. So what if I was having an affair? That's none of your business. All you need to do is shut your mouth and do as you were told. Seriously, where do you get off talking so high and mighty to me? You're trash, Maddie. And if you were just trash, I might have let things slide. You're right. What concern of mine is it when someone I don't know has an affair? Lots of people I don't know have affairs. It's none of my business. But then you went out of your way to make it my business. And when you did make it my business, all bets were off. Honestly, I didn't really need to tell everyone about your affair to have them help me find Alex. I wanted to tell everyone. It felt so satisfying seeing the look on their faces as I told them every salacious detail. You bitch! I will never forgive you for this. My husband might divorce me because of what you did. What I did? When your husband inevitably divorces you, it will be because of what you did, namely abandoning your child with a stranger while you slept with your boyfriend. I swear to God, if my husband divorces me, I will destroy you. I know where you live, Cindy. Oh dear, are you threatening me right now? I think this calls for a conversation with my uncle, who is a partner at the biggest legal firm in town. You've probably seen his face on billboards. Who knows? Your case might end up on one of their TV commercials. You'll be famous. Wait, a lawyer? Your uncle's a lawyer? Can you give me his number? Why? Duh, my husband's definitely gonna divorce me. I'm gonna need a really good lawyer if I want to make it out of this with my lifestyle intact. If I hire your uncle, I might even be able to keep custody of Alex. Wow. Just wow. Not but 30 seconds ago you were threatening me, and now you want me to help you? Are you bipolar or something? You need help. Not that I'm going to give you any. You need a therapist, not a lawyer. Well, actually, you probably need both. You have to help me. It's your fault that all of this is happening to me. You're going to take responsibility for your actions. You chose to have the affair, you chose to go on a vacation with your boyfriend, and you chose to abandon your child at a stranger's house. Which one of those things is my fault? Any consequences from this are 100% on you, not me. Do you have any idea the kind of financial damage this is going to cause me? Look, I'm sorry, okay? There, I said it. I'm sorry for calling you a parasite, and I'm sorry for dropping my kid on you so suddenly. So come on, give me a break. Tell your uncle to defend me pro bono. No, I never want to speak to you again in my life. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's late and I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow, so I'll be taking my leave now. Goodbye. I blocked Maddie's number immediately after that. However, I made sure to preserve our message history so that I could give it to her husband's lawyer in preparation for the lawsuit. And once I did that, it was officially no longer my business, so I let Maddie's husband take care of it himself. I heard through the grapevine that, sure enough, Maddie's husband divorced her and won a massive judgment against her for her affair. He also won full custody of Alex and got to keep nearly every single piece of their joint property, leaving Maddie practically penniless. With no one else to turn to, Maddie tried to go to her boyfriend for help. But once he learned Maddie's husband's lawyer was trying to serve him with a lawsuit, he disappeared overnight. Maddie's parents were left with the unfortunate task of cleaning up after her mess. They weren't going to let her get off scot-free, however, and are making her earn her keep by having her be the live-in caretaker for their elderly relative. Ugh, why did that awful woman have to go and drag me into her tangled mess? Of course, the one person who I'm the most concerned about in this whole affair is their son, Alex. After the divorce, his father moved closer to his parents out of state. Apparently, Maddie was never a very affectionate mother to him. His grandparents, however, always loved him and are giving him all the affection he could ever want now. So he's now a much happier child than he was when he was with his mother. I guess that's the silver lining. Imagine if poor Alex had to live his whole childhood being raised by that woman. Yikes. But then again, none of that is any of my concern anymore. Thank God.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, Tamara, let's do something this weekend.
Oh, hi, Ian.
You don't have any work this weekend, do you? We haven't gone out on a date since last month. I really miss you. Don't worry about money either. I'll pay for everything. My treat.
Well, gee, Ian. That sure is a wonderful offer, and I would love to take you up on it. But unfortunately, a friend invited me to go on vacation this weekend, so yeah.
What? A vacation? That's news to me. You haven't said anything about that until right now.
Yeah, they just messaged me about an hour ago and invited me.
Oh, well, okay. I hope you have fun, but man, that was really short notice about the vacation, huh? Your friend is lucky you were off from work.
Someone else was planning to go along, but that person had something come up last minute, and since they already have the tickets and everything, I got invited instead.
Ah, I see.
So, yeah. I know you're my boyfriend and all, and I really appreciate the invitation, but since my friend talked to me first, I'm gonna go with them. Sorry, we'll hang out another time.
Nah, don't be sorry. Thing is, though, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about for a while. So do you think we could meet up sometime before this weekend? We can meet up after you get out of work. Just let me know what your schedule is and I'll make it work for me.
Can't you just tell me by text?
I mean, sure I could, but it's something I'd rather talk to you about in person.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know if it seems like I'll be able to fit you into my schedule.
Thanks, Tamara. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Ian, do you have a minute?
Hey, Tamara. You want to talk about when we can meet up, right? I'm really looking forward to seeing you.
Kinda. I guess it's not totally unrelated. Well, to be more specific, I don't think I'll have any reason to meet up with you anymore. So I'll go ahead and say everything I have left to say to you right here.
What? You almost sound like you're gonna break up with me.
Well, the truth is, I'm pregnant with your brother's baby.
What? My brother's baby? You mean my younger brother, Jordan?
Well, duh. You don't have any brothers, do you?
No, I guess I don't.
Okay, then I'm not sure why you're so confused about it. Yeah, it's Jordan's baby.
Are you out of your mind? Jordan's only 19. He's young enough to be your little brother. I mean, he is my little brother.
I know, right? That's what makes it so awesome.
Awesome. You mean awful?
I mean, it's not like we were trying to get pregnant or anything, so that was kind of unplanned, but it just felt so good doing it with a young stud that I kept doing it over and over again. And, well, then I got pregnant.
I would appreciate you holding back any unnecessary details about you sleeping with my little brother.
Sorry, I just can't help myself. So yeah, like I was saying, even if I wasn't expecting to get pregnant, this means I get to marry your super hot younger brother. So I'm actually pretty happy about it. Jordan loves me, and that's all that matters. So I don't care about his age or his relationship with you.
When did this happen? How did this happen? Our house is like a 3-hour drive from you.
Are you kidding? You didn't know? Jordan enrolled in a college with a campus downtown. He's living on his own in an apartment just a little ways away from me.
Wait, really? I never heard about that.
Whoa, I guess Jordan and your parents weren't kidding.
What? You've even met my parents?
Yeah, isn't it great? You never once took me to your house or introduced me to your parents, did you?
Yeah, and I've told you the reason for that 1,000,000 times before now. My parents treated me like a red-headed stepchild. They gave Jordan everything he wanted and left me with nothing but scraps. You ever hear about hand-me-downs? Well, I got hand-me-ups. I was waiting all through high school for the day I'd finally graduate and be able to leave that family far, far behind me. I haven't gone back home a single time since that day I started college. That's why I never took you to meet them. I didn't want to see them, much less introduce my girlfriend to them.
Yeah, I know. That's what you always told me. But I started to think, is it really fair to base my opinion of them on your one-sided version of the story? It seemed too unbelievable to be true. So about 6 months ago, I figured out what your address was and went to meet them by myself.
You what?
I found your home phone number in your phone's contact list. So I called them up and arranged for a time where I could meet them. Then I waited until a weekend when you were busy, drove up there by myself and introduced myself. I got there pretty late, and it was a long drive back, so they told me I could stay the night.
What the?
It just so happened that Jordan was visiting his parents that weekend, and that night was the first time we were together.
What is the matter with you? I told you time after time how awful they treated me, and after all that, you just go by yourself. And not just that, you... with my little brother.
Yeah, and you know what I found out? They're not nearly as bad as you made them out to be.
Well, I'm sure they put on the best act of their lives.
And you know what else I found out? It was you who was the bad guy, not them.
You gotta be kidding me.
You broke into Jordan's room and stole the money he had saved up at his job during high school. You stole Jordan's girlfriends away from him. You never listened to anything to your parents told you. You were just a complete and total brat.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. That's what Jordan did to me. He stole my money and my girlfriend's. I was the one who worked hard to make something of myself.
Look, Ian, it's your word against theirs. And all three of them told me the exact same story. So if you ask me, what they say is way more credible than what you say. It's 3 versus 1, Ian. So logically, the only conclusion I can reach is that they're telling the truth and you're lying.
It may be 3 versus 1, but all 3 of them are lying.
Whatever. So anyway, you remember me telling you I was going on vacation this weekend? Well, the truth is that I was actually going to your parents' house with Jordan so we could announce our pregnancy to them.
You're a real piece of work.
And since now, Jordan and I are having a baby together, there's no point in us staying together. You would only get in the way. So this is goodbye, Ian.
I see. If you're pregnant, then yeah, I guess you're right.
Obviously I'm right. I'm so happy that I can finally be together with Jordan.
Well, if that's all you gotta say, then I guess we can end this right here. Goodbye, Tamara.
So long, Ian. I'm gonna have a great life with Jordan.
Just do me one last favor and give Jordan and my parents a message for me. I'm cutting them out of my life. I don't ever want to see or hear from any of them ever again.
Good grief, Ian. don't you think this is the perfect opportunity for you to reflect on your mistakes and reunite with your family? You're such a child.
Reunite with them? I'd rather die.
Whoa, I had no idea you were such a stubborn brat, Ian. I thought you were better than that.
You can think whatever you want about me. I don't care anymore. Goodbye.
Ian, you've got to help me.
Tamara, what the hell do you want?
Don't talk to me like that. I'm in a major crisis over here.
Not that I care. What's the problem?
What do you mean was the problem? You, of all people, should know. Your mother is an absolute monster. She's treating me like a red-headed stepchild. Don't laugh at me. This is serious. You have to help me.
Nah, I think I'll pass. I tried to warn you, but you ignored me and dove headfirst into that family. If you want help, why don't you ask your darling husband, Jordan?
Jordan's not at home. He has college classes to attend, so he's still going to be back in the city.
Really?
We did get legally married without a ceremony, since I was pregnant and all. But I couldn't just force Jordan to drop out of college to take care of me. That wouldn't be fair to him. So I quit my job and moved into your family's house so that your mom could help me out with the baby after the birth. But she isn't just helping. It's more like kidnapping. She took the baby away from me and won't let me see him. Your dad stares at me a bunch of the time. It's super unnerving. Jordan's the only one who I could talk to about all of this. But he's at college and never comes home. And the worst part is, I heard that he might be cheating on me with another girl at school.
Wow, sounds like you're having a pretty rough time of things. That honestly doesn't surprise me in the least. Actually, it would have surprised me if it didn't turn out like this.
Oh, now you tell me. If you saw this coming, why didn't you tell me? If I had any idea this is what they really were, I never would have married into this family.
What are you talking about? I did tell you. About everything. I told you that my mom was an overbearing queen bee. I told you that my dad was a lecherous creeper. I told you that Jordan thinks monogamy is a type of wood.
But they seem so nice.
The vile creature Jordan turned out to be is a direct product of being raised by my overbearing queen bee mother and lecherous creeper father. And I told you about all of this time after time. But you decided not to heed my warnings, met with my family behind my back. And after meeting them just one time, you immediately decided that I must be the one who was lying, and they were actually all super nice people. But not just that, you slept with my younger brother the very night you met him. You knew everything that there was to know, and yet you decided to throw in your hat with them. I've already cut off all contact with them, and I don't consider them to be my family anymore. So nothing they do to you is my problem.
How can you be so cold? I get it now. You were right. You were right all along, Ian. So please, can't we get back together? I'll be the best wife you could possibly dream of having.
And what about your kid?
I'll figure out some way to take him back from your mother and get out of here so we can raise him together. I'll let you be his dad.
You'll let me, huh?
Yeah, he's already your nephew, right? That's pretty close to being your son. And since he's the biological son of your beloved wife, I know you'll have no problem loving him like he was your own. We'll have a wonderful life together, just the three of us.
No, never, not on your life.
Just give it a chance. You'll come to like our life together, I know it.
Life with a rusty nail being constantly driven into my brain would be preferable to life with you.
You've got to do something. Will you at least come down here and take me away from here? All I need is a ride. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, it actually is.
But why?
Because I'm not in the country.
You're not? Then where are you?
Not in the country. I got transferred to an overseas branch for my company with a promise of a major promotion. And I'm looking at getting my permanent residency visa as soon as possible.
That's wonderful for you. But why didn't you tell me about that?
I was trying to tell you about it right before you broke up with me, so never even had the chance.
Oh, wait, now that I think about it, you were saying that you had something important that you wanted to talk to me about in person. Was that it?
Yep. My company was talking about the possibility of the transfer at the time, and I told them that before I gave them a definitive answer, I wanted to talk to my girlfriend, you. And that's why I wanted you to set aside some time to talk to me in person. But then I found out that you had betrayed me in the worst way imaginable, so I no longer needed your input.
Whoa, so that's what's going on? If I had only talked with you openly back then, maybe I'd be over there right now, standing by your side.
Are you kidding me? The very second I found out you were pregnant with Jordan's child, I'd have kicked you to the curb in an instant.
Really?
Yeah, really. Well then, now that all of that's all been said, I think it should be perfectly clear why I will never help you. I wouldn't even help you if I was living across the street, much less across the globe.
You're so cruel.
Also, I'm going to get rid of this phone soon since I now have a plan with a local carrier over here. So there will no longer be any way for you to contact me ever again.
Ian, please.
So this is goodbye, Tamara. Forever.
Ian, don't do this. Ian.
I heard about what happened after that from my other relatives. My family found out that Tamara had contacted me and they took away her phone. Jordan came home to visit a short while later while on break from his classes. And since Tamara really could just not help herself, about a month after that, she found out she was pregnant with her second child. Pregnant again and unable to run away on her own, Tamara tried going to her parents for help. But it would seem that being easily fooled by bad actors runs in the family. Because when her parents met my parents, they had a grand old time and left reassured that their daughter was in good hands. And then, sometime later, it was Jordan's turn to cause trouble. He started stalking one of his female professors who spurned his advances, got criminally charged for it, sued, and kicked out of the school. The impacts of this didn't just stop with Jordan. In order to pay off the lawsuit and his legal bills, my parents had to sell their house. That was barely enough to cover it, so, left homeless and impoverished, they had no choice but to put their kids into foster care. I'd think that at this point, Tamara could just divorce Jordan and save herself a world of trouble. But for whatever reason, she doesn't seem to be making any efforts to do so.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Curtis. I bet you're probably asleep at this late hour. I hate to do it this way, but I want to get a divorce. It's a somewhat recent development, but there's a particular reason why I can no longer be with you. So I'm moving out of our house. By the time you wake up and read this, I'll already be somewhere far, far away. I'm only leaving you these messages so you'll know that I'm leaving of my own free will and that there was no foul play or any kind of accident. You don't need to worry about me or contact the police. I'm fine. With that said, let me be really honest right now. You are way too serious, Curtis. Seriously, you're 100% serious 100% of the time. You never have any fun. I just can't take it anymore. I have to get out of here. I want to get divorced. But my mom is so uber traditional, she'd never take me back in if I told her what I did and why. She'd just be constantly on my case about it. The only way I'm ever going to be able to live my truth is to get as far away from this area as possible. And by the way, I haven't even told my mom where I'm going, so don't bother trying to get any information out of her. She doesn't know. As a matter of fact, no one knows, so just don't bother asking anyone, okay? I left signed divorce papers on the table. Turn them in as soon as possible. Goodbye, Curtis. Forever.
What the... What's going on here? Natalie, what are you doing? I was surprised when you weren't in the house this morning, but I just read those messages and now I'm really concerned. Natalie. Hey Mom, thanks for taking care of Nancy today for me. It really means a lot. I know this was sudden, so I want you to know just how much I appreciate you helping me out at a time like this.
It's no trouble at all, Curtis. Quite the contrary. I don't know how to make up for what my daughter has done to you. Honestly, I don't know what that girl is thinking.
Sounds like you haven't heard anything from her yet, huh?
No, not a thing. What about you?
Same here. I tried calling her, but it looks like she blocked my number. Plus, she either blocked me on all her social media accounts or deleted them. She was very thorough.
I see. I've tried calling everyone who I thought might have some idea what was going on, but no one seems to know anything.
Yeah, she told me that no one would know anything, so I shouldn't waste my time asking around. I guess she meant that.
I do have one possibility in mind.
You do?
I don't know anything for certain, and I feel terrible telling you this, but, well, I feel that it's best that I do. You deserve to know.
What is it? I'm completely in the dark right now, and anything is better than nothing, so if there's anything on your mind, please tell me.
Well, I have a friend who works in a cafe at the airport, and she told me that she actually saw Natalie this morning. She said that Natalie was dragging along a few large suitcases and went through the gate together with a rough-looking man with bleached blonde hair.
Rough-looking? Bleached blonde hair? Oh no. You don't suppose it's that guy she had an affair with a while back, do you?
That was my first thought as well.
Suppose I should have seen that coming.
Curtis, I am so sorry about all of this. My daughter has put you through so much, and you don't deserve any of it.
Don't worry, Mom. It's nothing you need to apologize for. She's an adult. She's her own person. Everything she does is solely her own responsibility and has nothing to do with you or anyone else. I'm really grateful for you telling me about that. Thanks to you, now I know how to move forward from here. Unfortunately, I think this is leading toward the conclusion that I've been trying so hard to avoid for all these years.
By that, I presume you mean divorce?
Yeah, divorce.
I see. Well, I suppose that can't be avoided anymore.
I really wish there was some other way, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, Curtis, please don't apologize to me like that. You don't need to worry about me at all. You go ahead and do whatever it is you think is best for you and Nancy, and you'll have my full support no matter what.
Thanks, Mom. I'll let you know of my plans every step of the way. Hey, Mom, do you have a minute?
Hello, Curtis. Yes, I'm free, dear. What is it?
It's about Natalie.
Go on.
I have Nancy's school to think about, and after talking to my own parents, they've given me their blessing, so I think I'll be moving forward in the direction I talked with you about the other day.
I see. Thank you for letting me know. Actually, I had something I was thinking about as well.
What is it?
Like I said, I've been thinking that Natalie, she told you, her husband and the father of her child, goodbye forever and vanished into thin air, and she hasn't even said anything to me, her own mother. I'm fed up with her behavior, and I won't tolerate it any longer. I'm consulting with a particular person about what my options are moving forward as well.
I see.
I'm still in early discussions, but I'll let you know more when I make my final decision.
Gotcha. I'll be waiting.
Hey, Curtis. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I'd go ahead and come back home soon? How's Nancy doing? She's too young to have her own phone, so I can't call her directly, and for some weird reason our home phone number doesn't seem to be working either. Weird. So yeah, I was just kind of curious how my sweet little Nancy was doing. Are you there, Curtis? Oh, are you maybe still at work? That would make sense. This time of year always was pretty busy for you. Okay, well, go ahead and shoot me a message whenever you read this. Curtis, don't just leave me on red like that. I know you saw my messages from yesterday. Message me back as soon as you can, got it? What kind of scummy guy just ignores messages from his own wife like this? Seriously, what is your problem? Oh well, I know that without me around to keep things in order, the house is probably on the verge of collapsing, so I'll come home tomorrow to check up on you guys. Curtis! Exactly what is going on? This is not what I was expecting to see when I got home.
Huh, you actually came home.
Yeah, I told you I was coming. But what on earth is going on with the house? I mean, the house is gone?
What you mean the house is gone?
I mean exactly what I said. The house is gone, vanished, disappeared. Not just the house, the whole property was completely leveled.
Wow, that's crazy.
Is that all you have to say?
Is there some kind of sign that said an apartment building is going to be built?
Huh? Oh, you're right. There's a sign right here. Curtis, what is going on here?
Isn't it obvious? Our old landlord decided to tear down the house and build an apartment building.
What?
One time a while back when I was talking to our old landlord, and he mentioned that with the way the housing market is moving, he'd probably be able to make a considerable amount more in income with an apartment building than just a one-unit house. Our lease terminated a few months ago, and I didn't renew, so I guess he must have gone through with that plan.
Wait, you didn't renew the lease?
Nope, I didn't. I moved.
You moved? Why didn't you tell me? Where are you living now?
I don't see any reason why I should have to tell you.
Are you joking? I'm your wife. How could you just up and move without telling me? You must be out of your mind. What's your new address? Are you still in town?
I'm the one that's out of my mind. Well, you must be some kind of amnesiac, because you seem to have forgotten that you were the one who left signed divorce papers behind when you left.
Oh.
I submitted them a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, so there's nothing stopping you from getting remarried. Why don't you have your good friend Harvey get divorced from his wife, so the two of you can get properly married? You've been seeing each other for so long, I thought you'd be super excited to finally be divorced.
You know about Harvey?
I really was a moron. I never should have forgiven you for cheating on me back in college when we were still dating. But I never thought you'd stoop so low as to get back together with him after we were married.
How? How did you find out?
I heard from someone who saw the two of you going through the airport gate together carrying a ton of luggage. That got me suspicious, so I went ahead and paid a visit to Harvey's parents. Sure enough, he had gone mysteriously missing at the same time you did. Imagine my shock, though, when I found out that Harvey was also married with children. If he liked you enough to abandon his family to run away with you, he should have had the decency to at least properly give his wife a divorce first. You and that amoral scumbag are totally perfect for each other.
Well, I don't know. It's just that meeting each other in secret felt so rebellious and thrilling. I thought it wouldn't be as much fun being with him if we were actually married. So we decided to try out the whole run away from your family with your lover thing just to see how it felt.
I'm at a loss for words right now.
But when we actually went through with it, it was actually kind of a pain. We were having trouble making ends meet, and then the other day I woke up and Harvey was gone. So I figured that since it didn't work out, I would just head back home. Don't worry, I won't be seeing Harvey anymore. He blocked my number, so I don't even know how I would contact him. So yeah, tell me the address for our new house.
Not a chance in hell.
Why not?
I'll raise Nancy without you.
You can't do that. I'm her mother.
And one more thing. Your mother also sold her own house and moved.
What?
Apparently she'd been dating an English guy for a while. Well, after she told him about what you had done to all of us, and a little while later, he proposed to her. Her spousal visa just got approved, so she moved to England with him. That was 10 days ago.
You can't be serious. She never told me anything about that.
I didn't know either, but according to her, she was just about to introduce him to us around the time you ran away with Harvey.
Oh. Oops.
Listen, Natalie, when you ran away from your family, you did so with the explicit understanding that you're willfully cutting off all ties with them. You divorced me, blocked me on everything, and never even talked to your mom about where you were going. You have to understand that this means you have absolutely no grounds to be complaining about anything we do from here on out.
You're being way too harsh.
Let's get this conversation back on track, shall we? You, a married woman, had an illicit affair with Harvey, a married man.
So?
So, I've already made arrangements to sue the both of you for your affair, and you should be hearing from my lawyer in short order.
You're gonna sue me?
You said just a while ago that Harvey had disappeared overnight. However, his wife hired a private detective who has already found out his current location. His wife's friends are on their way to his hideout as we speak.
Friends? Why did you put quotation marks around that?
Oh, just some people who his wife knows through her father. They're gonna take him to a special workplace where he'll be facing his punishment for the affair.
What punishment?
Well, you'll find out in short order. They're coming to pick you up next.
Uh-oh.
In fact, I think you'll be meeting them very soon.
But how do they know where I am?
Because I told them.
Oh, come on! Why are you doing this to me, Curtis?
I think you know why. Goodbye, Natalie. Forever. Harvey's wife's friends found Natalie just a few minutes after the last text message. Her parents come from a family that's very well connected in, well, a certain line of business. When I consulted with her about what to do, she told me that I could leave everything to her, so I took her up on that offer. She and her parents used all the connections that they have to design a custom tailored punishment program for Harvey and Natalie. Natalie quite possibly picked the worst woman in the country to make an enemy of, in order to pay off the damages from my and Harvey's wife's lawsuits against her, as well as child support for our daughter. Natalie has been placed in a live-in workplace with 24/7 surveillance. Every single aspect of her lifestyle is under the company's complete control, including when she works, when she rests, what she eats, when she sleeps, everything. Ever since then, I've been receiving regular payments into my bank account, so I assume she's at least still alive. But other than that, I haven't heard a thing from her. I'm now enjoying a peaceful life together with my parents, daughter, and fiancé. We're getting married next month.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.